This is day 5 of Advent of Code 2023, and this challenge is called If You Give a Seed a Fertilizer. You take the boat and find the gardener right where you were told he would be, managing a giant garden that looks more to you like a farm. A water source, Island is the water source. You point out that Snow Island isn't receiving any water. Oh, we had to stop the water because we ran out of sand to filter it with. Can't make snow with dirty water? Don't worry, I'm sure we'll get more sand soon. We only turned off the water a few days, weeks. Oh no, his face sinks into a look of horrified realization. I've been so busy making sure everyone here has food that I completely forgot to check why we stopped getting more sand. There's a ferry leaving soon that is headed over in that direction. It's much faster than your boat. Could you please go check it out? You barely have time to agree to this request when he brings up another. While you wait for the ferry, maybe you can help us with our food production problem. The latest Island almanac just arrived and we're having trouble making sense of it. The almanac, the puzzle input, lists all of the seeds that need to be planted. It also lists what type of soil to use with each kind of seed, what type of fertilizer to use with each kind of soil, what type of water to use with each kind of fertilizer, and so on. Every type of seed, soil, fertilizer, and so on is identified with a number, but numbers are reused by each category. That is, soil 1 to 3 and fertilizer 1 to 3 aren't necessarily related to each other. So we have seeds 79, 14, 15, 13. We then have seed of soil, which is 3 numbers. All of these are 3 numbers. The almanac starts by listing which seeds need to be planted. Seeds 79, 14, 55, and 13. The rest of the almanac contains a list of maps, which describe how to convert numbers from a source category into numbers in a destination category. That is, the section that starts with seed to soil map describes how to convert a seed number, the source, to a soil number, the destination. This lets the gardener and his team know which soil to use with which seeds, which water to use with which fertilizer, and so on. Rather than list every source number and its corresponding destination number, one by one, the maps describe entire ranges of numbers that can be converted. Each line within a map contains 3 numbers: the destination range start, the source range start, and the range length. So with the seed to soil map, we've got 50, 98, 2, then 52, 50, 48. The destination is 50, and the source start is 98, and there's a range length of 2. This line means that the source range starts at 98 and contains 2 values, 98, 99. The destination range is the same length, but it starts at 50, so its 2 values are 50 and 51. With this information, you know that the seed number 98 corresponds to the soil number 50, and the seed number 99 corresponds to soil number 51. The second line means that the source range starts at 50 and contains 48 values, 50, 51, all the way up to 97. This corresponds to a destination range starting at 52, and also containing 48 values, 50 up to 499. So seed number 53 corresponds to soil number 55. 53, 45, so these are 2 apart, and goes up to 48, so 53, which is 3 more than this, goes to 55. Okay. Any source numbers that aren't mapped correspond to the same destination number. So seed number 10 corresponds to soil number 10. So the entire list of seed numbers and their corresponding soil numbers look like this. So 0 to 0, 1 to 1, 48 to 48, 49 to 49, but then 50 to 52, 51 to 53. And that goes up by 2s. Then at the very end, 98 to 50, 99 to 51, because of that very first one here. So with this map, you can look up the soil number required for each initial seed. Those are the corresponding numbers. So the gardener and his team want to get started as soon as possible, so they'd like to know the closest location that needs a seed. And okay, that's the location. So 79 is mapped to 81, then 81 to 81, 81 to 74. Is that a negative number? Oh no, it's just that this one's lower. One of these lower. Okay. Right, so all of these was low to high, and then this one's high, low. Okay. So it does that. You eventually get to the map for location, and the lowest number is the one you go with. So what is the lowest number? Okay. That is an interesting challenge to work on. So we are going to start off with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it side by side for now, just so I can think of an approach for this. So we'll start off seeds equals list. We'll then do for line in input, if line dot starts with seeds, then we'll do for num in line dot split colon first index dot strip, then we'll do dot split by space, and this will be seed dot append int num. So let's print that out just to make sure that's all working. Okay, we've got those numbers. Then what we can do, so we've got all the seeds, then to get the soil, what we need to do is simply check to see if this number is within the range of this number and this one. Oh, minimum of this plus 2, 50 plus 48, which this one and this one would be in. So if it is, then we do this. If it's not, it stays the same. So if we're going through all these, we need to keep track of it all. Let's just do locations equals list as well. I'm not going to actually be storing locations in there, but I'll just call it that. So initially, we're just going to be getting the seeds. So if it's not, so we break, then what we'll do, if line starts with seeds, or line equals empty string, we will continue. Right, I forgot to do the for seed in seeds, and then we do that. So if it starts with seeds, actually, if if there's a colon in line or line is empty, we continue. Otherwise, nums equals line dot split by space, and we do destination equals int nums 0. Then we do source equals second number or index 1, and length equals the third one. And what we do if seed, alright, first I need to do location equals seed here. If seed is greater or equal to source, and seed is less than or equal to source plus length, then location equals destination plus source seed minus source. Actually no, this should be, so we do for seed, but then we do location equals seed, then from now on we use seed for location for everything. Then we do locations dot append, oops, didn't mean to run that. Then we do append location there. Then at the end we do return min locations. I've no idea if this is going to work, but let's just run it, see what it does. Return 32, which doesn't sound right at all. So let's print out a bunch of stuff. Starting seed. Then we'll print here location. So let's compare this to the example one. So starting seed 79 goes to 81, which is right. Oh, I need a... Okay, how do we do this? So it was actually just running it over and over again each time. Found equals false. Found equals false. Found equals true. We do if found continue. Otherwise we'll just keep going. So does that fix it? Yes it does, it gave us 35. So what we need to do now is get our puzzle input, and we will copy this into our input file, and hopefully that works. Oh, that is a large number. Not sure what that number even is. 600 million. Okay, let's submit, and hopefully it's correct. And it is. Awesome. So now on to part 2. Everyone will starve if you only plant such a small number of seeds. Rereading the almanac, it looks like the seeds line actually describes ranges of seed numbers. The values on the initial seeds line come in pairs, Within each pair, the first value is the start of the range and the second value is the length of the range. So in the first line of the example above, seeds 79 to 14, 15 to 13. This line describes two ranges of seed numbers to be planted in the garden. The first range starts with seed number 79, contains 14 values, so going up. The second range starts with seed number 55 and contains 13 values, going up. Now, rather than considering 4 seed numbers, you need to consider a total of 27 seed numbers. In the above example, the lowest location number can be obtained from seed number 82, which corresponds to soil 84, and it goes on until number 46. Consider all of the initial seed numbers listed in the ranges of the first line of the almanac. What is the lowest location number that corresponds to any of the initial seeds? Okay, so with this part 2 challenge, it's going to be running too many times if we do it the normal brute force way, which is starting this number then going through every iteration of this. And because these are ranges now, we should be able to, so we have this range which is this number to this number plus this number, and then that's how it'll look. We could probably do range on range comparison. So we have a range. If this number is contained fully inside this range, then we know every single number will directly map to this. If part of it does, if part of this range maps to it, we would need to segment that range. So the part of the range which does fit within this becomes its own new range containing whatever these numbers are. But then the part of this range which doesn't fit inside here would need to be split off into its own range, where we then check on the rest of these numbers. Okay, yep. So we need to change how we currently do it. So I'll just grab this as a starter. So instead of it being seeds, it'll be seed ranges. Get rid of that locations one for now. And what we'll then do, so it starts with this for num. So we've got all the nums here. We'll create a range. Srange equals list. Then we'll do srange dot append the number. If srange, actually no, what we do is if length of srange equals 0, srange append, else srange append first index plus the current num, and then we append srange to that, and then we set srange to an empty list. So let's print seed ranges just to make sure that's working. Okay, printed that too many times, so let's put that back out there. And those look to be the correct numbers. Okay. And then we also need to, so I'm going to be changing it. I don't like how I did it before, where we were just iterating through the input. I want to actually get the map ranges, because I'll make things much easier to just write out. So we'll do maps equals list, and within here add a continue, and we'll find, where's the line? This one. If it is this, then continue. Otherwise, we'll do nums equals line dot split, and we also need, so maps, we'll do map section equals list, and map section dot append, and this will just be basically these numbers again, and we'll just have it like this. So map section, and then when we get to here, if length map section greater than 0, we then do maps.append map section. So now let's print out maps just to make sure that's working. Oh, whoops, this is meant to be a list that we're appending to it. Now let's try that. And if we, okay, that might be correct. So we've got 378, this number. Then there should be, I'm looking for the bottom one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seems to be pretty flat, this. I don't know if it's working. Okay, yeah, that definitely doesn't seem right. So going through the lines, if this in line or line equals this. We've got to map section equals list. There we go. Okay, now we've got that set up. So we've got seed ranges. What we now need to do, we need to, for current map in maps, so we're going over each section, then we need to do for seed range in seed ranges. So we're going to start off with a section, we're going to just do each grouping of range at a time. So we need to enumerate seed ranges so we can have the index of it, and then we new seed ranges equals list. So we'll be going through these seed ranges. If it fully fits within the map, then we just update the value that's in seed ranges. If it doesn't, if part of it matches, we then update the part that matches, then we create a new range which we add to seed ranges. So I've now got seed range map, then we do for map in current map. So we'll first see if seed range 0 is greater than or equal to map, should be map 1, and seed range 1 less than or equal to map 1 plus map 2. So this tells us, okay, this range is fully contained within the current map. So if this is the case, seed ranges index equals, what would this equal? I think this would equal seed range 0 plus, it's the same as this, isn't it? So that is map 0, although this isn't taking into account the current number. Alright, this is seed range 0, then the two maps, and then we need to do the same thing, but seed range 1. Now let's do a print. Seed range, print map, then we will print this, and we'll just exit just so we can see. Well, that's definitely not correct. Well, let's bring over a calculator. So we know, so this number here, what was that actually? Seed range 0 minus the source, which is 359529753, then plus 1785722254. Is that what it should be? So this minus map 1 plus map 0. Now what would that do? Okay, that looks correct, I think. No, we'll just keep it like that. So that's if the range we're working on is fully contained within like one of these ranges. But we also need to check, say seed range is less than the map, and seed range 1, actually something that we could do just to get things out of the way. Seed range 1 is less than map 1, and seed range 0 is less than map, and so is 0. So we do this, or seed range 0 is greater than map 1 plus map 2, and then the same thing here. And we would need to get rid of that equals. If that's the case, then we just continue. What we then need to look at, okay, we'll do seed range 0 is less than map 1, we'll start there. And then we need to do if seed range 1 less than equal to map 1 plus map 2. Just gonna lay it out first, else. So in this case, what we would do, new seed ranges dot append. Actually, we will change this one first, and what we will change, this would be map 0 up to seed range minus 1 map 0. Because the lower end is less than what this number is, we know, and the upper end is within it, we know we definitely have this number, and that is the start of our range. So we update that. Then we need to do new seed range is seed range 0 up to map, what would it be? Oh, that would just be up to map 1 minus 1. So if seed range 1 less than map 1 plus map 2. So in this else statement, it'd have a very similar thing, except the whole thing, it's too large, so there's spaces on each end. So your seed ranges, I think that would just be this. Map 1 plus map 2, or map 0. And then we would have this one, and then this one. Map 1, actually that doesn't sound correct. Map 2. Actually no, that was correct. No, yeah. There we go. So that's that one, and then this one is map 1 plus map 2 plus 1. And then for this one here, I think it will just be this. So seed 1 will be greater, and because of this statement, seed 0 is greater, but then this one's greater than this, so it would just be this. And it would be the reverse this time. Okay, I need to change this so we're using the starting input. So what I want to run this map once. Print seed ranges, print new, and then we'll just exit. 8195, 81, that sounds correct, to 95. Those are both contained in this. Then 55 to 68. That's not right because that should be in here. Oh right, I only ran it once, that's why. So we'll go back one. There we go. Okay, so that looks like it's actually working. And let's see what it looks like at the very end. 7486. Not sure how 7486 got there, but let's see. So we've got these numbers. Oh yeah, something that I should be doing. Although that didn't seem to work at all. Like it started off working initially, but then it just stopped. We will put this here. And we'll print the current map. Oh. So we can see, so 7955, that went up, which is good. And that was on this. Then it's saying both of them stayed the same, which is expected. Then 81 turned to 74. So 80, alright, then I went to here. So 74. So that's this one. And that's -7, which is good. So it's now 74. Should have been picked up on this one. Yeah, so it doesn't. So this one seems to be working, but the rest don't. Because it should have been in this one that it worked. So 74 in this is greater than map 1, so it should have been here. Oh, I did less than equal to here. Actually, I shouldn't even need this part here. It should just be this, shouldn't it? Actually, just quickly bring those print statements back. And then we do this. So we can see that the number did shrink. And that's good. Let's see, what do we have? New seed range. We'll do, I think it's, what, seed ranges plus equals current seed range? Or current map? No. Current, what did I name it? New seed ranges. Actually, was there an occasion where, okay, we can see here that we do have that. Okay, let's just print seed ranges now. Okay, so why did we get these numbers? What I'm going to do instead, move this to the top, print current map, and then outside of the for loop we'll print this. Okay, so we've got this seed, and we've got this map. Both of them fit into this, so they +2. Does that make sense? 82, that plus is, yeah, that makes sense. So we've now got this range, and none of them change. Okay, so they stay the same. Does 81 fit anywhere? 8195, none of those fit, so they stay the same. But then this one splits, 57. 57 fits into here, so that is +4, so we should see 53, which we do, and that's 4 more than that, so 57, 80, 61, which makes sense, and then the rest go forward. Then with these numbers, none fit, and I think most fit into this. That goes to 95, so that goes right on the edge, and this, where is it again? This one, it's -7. Which everything, so that does -7. These ones do because they fit, and then these ones do. I'm not sure if I actually see this one. So number 82. 82 isn't within this one. It goes +2, so it would fit in there, which corresponds to soil 84. Seed 8. Alright. 82, 84, 84, 84. Yep, 77. Yeah, so this one's not working correctly. So this one is first number is less than map. That's this one. Then, so I thought, shouldn't that be this one? Seed range 0 less than map 1. Yes, it is. Seed range 1 less than equal to. Okay, so it's this one. We don't seem to be using the right numbers. So I'm modifying this one, map 0. So map 0 doesn't seem to be getting used at all. I'm just gonna put a print statement here so we can see easily. Okay, that never happened. Print if seed range 0 equals 74. Print seed range, then we'll print map, just so we can see again. But what if we put that up here now? Put this at the top. Okay, maybe it's this that's the problem. Okay, print. Oh, I didn't put these numbers in. Now let's check it. It still doesn't seem to have worked properly. Okay, I need to reconsider how that works. Because it's going. Oh, I'm once again forgetting to do the ones. Okay, let's take a look at this. So it is running on this one now, but what is it doing? Actually, something I just realized. I think I've got these backwards. Yeah, I've got these backwards. Oh, so firstly, for this part, I should be breaking because we've already encompassed all of it. So get out of this. I think these need to be swapped. I'll just swap the values. And then for this one, so this one needs to be appended in. We'll make this one the one which gets. What's going on? I got these wrong way around. This one gets the current one gets changed to this one, but then we need to, I think, append this one in. Did I do this one already? Map 1. Okay, yep. So that's the outer limit one. Let's run it now and see what it does. Oh, we see the 46. So I assume it would be, what would it be? I'll just do min equals big number for seed in seed ranges if seed 0 less than min equals seed 0, and then we return min. Do I still have all those print statements? I do. Let's run that, and we got 46. Okay, so now let's revert back to our challenge input, and hopefully it works. The fact it's taking this long makes me think maybe not. Okay, let's cancel that. Let's put these back in and see what's happening. Okay, so it seems to be getting stuck on the first one. So let's go into here and let's see if it's the seed range that's the problem. Okay, so it's infinitely increasing. So 262908517. Where does that number come from? So what we'll do, go down to here and print seed ranges and exit. So start off with these seeds, and these ones, that's the map, and these ones got added in. And what was the number 2629? Is there a 26? Could it be that? 26726. Did I do a +1 where it should have been a -1? Yes, that shouldn't be a +1. Okay, so we ran it, we got this number. Let's go and see if that is it. It's not. Answer is too low. It worked on the first one, but not on this. An idea. We get 46 here, and then 46 here. There's a chance that this last one might not be getting added. Let's see. So if it is getting added, it should be empty. It's not getting added. So we'll add that in for this, and hopefully that'll make it work. And it didn't. Okay, so let's make sure it's actually all getting added in. For map in maps, print map. Why isn't that working? What? Oh, okay. So if we go from the very top, 37886 to 24758, got 34387 to 1864, 1947, 298, 1069, 1926. This one goes to here. This one goes to there. But we're somehow missing this. Isn't that the one? Isn't that one that I just added for? Wait, did I remove that? Oh, I did. Interesting, so it's just straight up not adding this one in. Okay, let's hide this, and let's print these lines just to see. So we do get to there, and we will print these out, so we can see this is getting created. Print map section. So there's those. Print maps. Actually, we want this one back. Oh, it's not. Wait. How is that happening? Like, we can see right there that it exists, but it's just not being added. Even though I'm telling it to add it. Maybe I can just do if map section not in maps. Can you do that with list and list? Yes, you can. So now we'll do that. Change it to this. And maybe that will give us the right answer. 0. Did this really cause that? Yes. So you can see it's now in. Okay, so I kinda just not really sure what the problem is. So I'm just gonna kinda go through this and just change everything. Well, I'm just gonna go through it. So we have if seed 0 greater equal to map 1. So that logic is correct. And what we're doing, we're updating the seed in place, and then we're breaking out. So that does make sense, as we're no longer going over this map, so then we don't need to create a new seed range. We are going to change this so seed range 0 is less than map 1, and seed range 1 is greater or equal to map 1. Just so kind of the previous conditions were outside. So if seed range 1 less than or equal to that one, this makes sense. And then new seed range. Wait a minute. I think I've actually been doing this stuff wrong. Let's change it to here. So 93.4. I've been doing +4, making it 97, but it's 93, 94, 95, 96. So every time I've been doing this, I should be doing -1, I think. Okay, let's see if that still works on this. Nope. Okay, I did it in a wrong place. Okay, well, that seems to... Okay, let's just... Wait, why am I getting 100? What? Okay, let's just undo that. Go back to here where I've got these. -1, -1, -1. Actually, might need to be every place I've used map. Does this still work? It still works. So maybe... Nope, still 0. Okay, to make this easier, I'm going to change it so in here we instead do this number plus this -1. Because it's starting to get annoying having to worry about all this. And then we can just remove a heap of these and just use map 2. How did I do that? Wait. Oh, I literally just did it. Confused myself a bit. So map 2. So that'll be plus map 2 minus map 1. Okay, what does that do? Still the same. Does it work on this one though? Okay, still does. It's possible that the way that I'm going from source to destination is also wrong. So what I will do, I'm going to create a variable convert. This will equal, yeah, I might actually be doing it wrong. It should be, so map 1 minus map 0. So let's say for this, map 1 minus map 0, what's that, 37? Then you go backwards, yes. So should it be this? Guess all I can do is run it on the test one and make sure it still works. Okay, still works there. And then what's this else? So seed range is, okay, that's if it's greater than. Wait, what is this doing? So let's see, new seed range, map 0, then, okay, that makes sense, that's the inner one, which we know is all good. This should be map 2 plus, wait no, not there. Map 2 plus 1 to seed range 1. And this should be convert, I think. Now what's this? Map 0. Okay. Now let's see if that did anything. Still 0. Oh, actually, this part here should not be equals to, because that is within the range. Still 0 though. Okay, so I spent so long trying to figure out what the problem is. I did a bunch of little changes, added convert, added commented to helping myself, all these little things. It's mostly the same, but not too much change. And it seems like this may have been what I was missing. Seed range equals seed ranges. I completely forgot to update the current seed range we're using, because I was updating it here, but wasn't getting updated here. So we've now got a new number, and hopefully this one works. Oh, we've finally done it. I've spent so long on this. I'm so done with it. Alright. That is day 5 of Advent of Code 2023. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you can watch me struggle trying to complete these challenges.